Today we're discussing the topic of immigration in regards to refugees. First of all, we have to understand the reason why people escape their home country. Refugees seek shelter in the United States due to the dangers they're put through, such as wars, persecution, corrupt governments, extortion, and others. For example, in Syria, terrorist groups are recruiting children to serve as fighters or human shields, and if they don't give in, they kill their families. Due to these inhumane acts, families are forced to leave the country. Hello everyone, we're sitting today with Timothy Gethner, a member of the International Rescue Committee. Good afternoon, Mr. Gethner. Can you tell us, what does the IRC do?
Hello, Sylvia. The International Rescue Committee responds to the world's worst humanitarian crisis and helps people survive and rebuild their lives.
Okay, so what current event is the organization helping?
As you may know, the war in Syria has entered its sixth year. And unfortunately, we don't see it ending anytime soon. Millions of people have had their lives completely changed due to the violence. Last year, the IRC was able to provide life-saving relief to 1.7 million people in the region.
Wow! So, what is your opinion on immigration?
Immigration as a whole is extremely important for the United States. As a nation, we need the culture to be enriched, and it also strengthens the economy.
So, can you explain how the culture is enriched and how the economy is strengthened?
Oh, absolutely. Well, for starters, let me ask you this. Have you ever ate a quesadilla?
Yes.
Is a Chinese takeout a popular meal to get when you don't want to cook anything?
Yes, it is.
Do you ever have a Cinco de Mayo celebration at your school or at your place?
Yes, we did.
Well, in your school, were you required to take Spanish or German or any type of foreign language?
Yes, we were required to for 4 years.
Well, there you go. Those are evident examples of how our culture has been enriched. In addition, it has helped us become more tolerant in society.
That's true, I never thought of it like that. So, well, tell us, how does it strengthen our economy?
Well, it strengthens our economy because usually immigrants open up their own businesses in the United States, and because they want to overcome obstacles they couldn't overcome in their own countries. Home countries, yeah. So they also bring innovations and different types of skills that can be used in the low and high skill spectrum in jobs.
Okay, so do you think that we should allow refugees into the United States?
Oh yeah. Well, we should allow refugees in the country because they come from places where safety is not a reality for them. When refugees are accepted into the country, they're given countless opportunities to improve their lives and change their reality.
So what kind of opportunities?
Well, as they get into the country, they're provided with food, housing, stable jobs, health insurance, counseling, and other services.
That's awesome. So can you tell us about the educational opportunities for children in the affected areas in the Middle East?
Oh yeah, the IRC educational programs reach hundreds of thousands of young people around the world whose lives have been torn apart due to the violence, you might know. We rebuild classrooms, we teach new skills, and restore hope for a brighter future for them.
So how many people does the IRC help a year?
We help about 10,000 people a year.
That's a good number. That's a good amount of refugees. So what do you think about Robert Repter's statement regarding that refugees rely on government funds after years of being in the country?
Well, it's not accurate. That is a false statement. To say that all refugees take advantage of the system is just
it's inaccurate.
It's inaccurate. You're right. For example, a recent personal account that I read consists of this refugee named Faiz Al-Shada, who has worked extremely hard to learn English and attain a higher level of education. Also, he got a job in order to contribute to the economy.
Okay, so it is accurate to say that refugees do take advantage of some of the government money as soon as they arrive. But once they are stabilized into their new lives, they do contribute to the economy with the regular expenses and the taxes that they pay, right?
Absolutely,
Okay.
You're right.
So thank you so much for your time, Mr. Gethner.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.